Hello everyone, Brother Birch here. So in this video, I'm going to be doing one of these assignments at the end of chapter 3. Okay, this is our homework assignment right here, number 2. So let's go ahead and dive into number 1. So it says create and validate a well-formed HTML5 document that tells a short version of your life story. The document must include at least one heading and 2 paragraphs. Okay, so the way I would start this up, we have many examples of functional programs that have these different HTML elements that are required. Okay, we go through a bunch of HTML tags right here. We talk about HTML, well-formed HTML, and then we talk about these required elements. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this and open up Sublime right here, and I'm just going to paste it right here. And I'm going to save this as temp.html. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to say chapter 3, assignment 1. All right, and so I don't like the way this is formatted, so I'm going to tab this over and tab this over. So you can see anytime we have like a parent element with stuff inside of it, I'm just going to tab things over just to make it a little bit easier to see. Okay, now I could actually run this if I right click and hit open in browser or copy file path. And I can come back over here and run it, and you can see there's nothing here, but the title has chapter 3, assignment 1. Okay, and that is what this title does. Okay, now let's look back at our assignment. Okay, so it says create and validate well-formed HTML5 document, tells a short version of my life story. Document must include at least one heading and 2 paragraphs. Okay, so I'm going to throw in a heading right here and say Nathan Birch's life story, and close that. And then real quick, I'm going to test this again, make sure I don't have any errors. Okay, so good. I have a nice, beautiful header right there. And I'm going to start throwing in some paragraphs. So I was born in Spokane, Washington. Make sure to close that paragraph. And I'm going to refresh this again, make sure everything looks good. Nice. Okay, now that I have this and I know that it works, I'm just going to make another paragraph on the next line. And for this one, I'm going to say, I went on a mission to São Paulo, Brazil. All right, make sure that works. Okay, so if I look at this, it says I need at least one heading and 2 paragraphs. Okay, so technically I have a heading and 2 paragraphs, and it's all working nicely. Okay, so this is a very, very simple thing right here. I could keep on going. I could say, then after that, I got married to my lovely wife, Sarah Joy. Okay, come over here, refresh it. You can see that's there. One thing, anytime an element starts getting really big, like you see this one's pretty small, this one's pretty small, but this one's starting to get pretty big. What I kind of like to do is break it up just a little bit, kind of like that. Okay, and then it's really easy to see where things are. Let's say that this was actually, even bigger, then it'd be really easy to see like where this paragraph is. Okay. But this is my example of this first assignment. I hope that it's been helpful. As a side note, if I wanted to add like some style in here, I could put a style tag up in the head tag of this HTML document. And in here, I can isolate specific elements. So I could say, all right, anything for the body, I'm going to apply some style rules to. And I could say text align center. Okay. If I refresh this now, you can see it kind of centered everything. Okay. And there's all sorts of stuff you can do. If you go to w3schools.org, you can learn more about that. But I hope that this is helpful for you. Everything that you see here, over here, is also found in here, except for the style. It looks like the style isn't there. But again, more detail at w3schools.com. And if I say, like learn CSS, then you can see this is something very similar to what you see right here. you know, so I could add like this element right here, and let's see what that does to my, okay, and that made the background of the entire body this color, okay. So yeah, I hope that this helps you guys and helps clear up some things. If I wanted to add it just like a single element, then I could say style equals and then add it like that. Oh, except I don't want all that space there. Okay, and if I did that and ran it again, you can see that this single paragraph now has that style. Okay, so lots of different stuff that you can do. But yeah, this assignment has one header and 2 paragraphs, and that's it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to y'all soon.